Another excellent win.
Yeah, good result, good performance, particularly second half. Started the game pretty well first half, and then I think we dropped off a little bit after we got the goals. We let them back into it, made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves. And then with Reg going off at half time, you're a bit concerned, aren't you, that your talisman's off the pitch. But Christian's come on fantastic. 3 goals second half for him. Delighted for him because obviously he's been on the bench last 2 games and come on both times and scored. So he's firmly knocking back on the door in order to get back in. But overall, I think it was a really good professional performance. We passed the ball well, moved it around, played some good stuff, and I think that's more of it really. I think when we actually settle and kind of relax and play the ball, we look really good. Said that Tuesday.
It was very similar to Tuesday in lots of ways. The way that when we were forced into huffing and puffing, it was a real battle. When we started to play the ball and relax, it looked a different game.
It did, and it was almost a carbon copy of Tuesday, wasn't it, in terms of the whole game? I know Steve and John weren't there on Tuesday, so when I was stood next to him on the touchline, I said, this is almost the exact same game here. And it was really, wasn't it? But yeah, in terms of the passing of the ball, when we settle and play, we play some great stuff. And I mean, the goal that was disallowed first half, that would have been ridiculous if that had gone in. The one-touch football was really, really good. But yeah, it's settling, and we worked in that on training in Thursdays. When we win it back, can we just keep the ball? Can we just relax and then play? And we know once we've got good possession that we can hurt teams. So we tried to work on that a little bit Thursday, and hopefully we'll continue to work on that because we need to keep getting the ball down.
It must be through with Morgan's performance as well. He deserved a hat-trick. And he just seems to be growing into his role in the team.
Yeah, Morgan's one of them where you forget that he's only 18 years old, and because he plays with more maturity than that, and he's been a massive part of the squad throughout the whole season. Been a great signing for us, and he played a lot of games early on in the season, and then found himself out the team only, I think it was the game before Christmas, and then obviously he got back in against Stockport, and then last 2 games obviously he scored Tuesday, scored 2 again today, playing off that left hand side, and he's been brilliant. But I could probably go through all of them. I mean, Luke Hadaway's come back today after not playing since November, played 90 minutes, was fantastic. Triggsy slotted back in, Jack moved in the centre half, no Tom, so to win without Tom is brilliant. So
well, you're looking no Tom, no Adam, no Tony, I mean, and Jonty again looking very, very solid. For such a young lad. It augurs well for the rest of the season. Never mind the future, but it's things are still looking very, very rosy for the rest of the season. Yeah,
absolutely. And the young lads playing them is something that we need to do. Obviously, not having a budget, it's important that we get the young lads coming through. And I think we played 8 under-18s in the first team this season, which is phenomenal, really. And then I think we finished the game with 7 players under the age of 21 on Tuesday night. So, and it probably would have been similar on there today. So it's brilliant that we got so many young, good, talented players to come through, and we just need to keep focusing on ourselves and keep picking the points up that we can.
Home again next Saturday against Foley, who had a win today. So they'll be buzzing and hoping they can actually build on that one. So you don't look at the league table, you just look at the opposition in front of you.
Yeah, 100%, and I keep saying to the lads that as much as we'll do our homework on other teams and stuff like that, it's about us and the way that we perform. If we perform the way that we know we can, I think there's very few teams that will be able to live with us, and we've just got to keep focusing on what we can do. We want playing our game and hoping that that's enough to win the games. I think attitude, desire, work rate's always first rate at the moment. It's just coming through with that quality and hoping that we can keep picking up the points. I know Sam from Foley, and they won against us earlier on this year, didn't they, at home? So we've got a right to a wrong, got a wrong to right here that we had previously. So hopefully we can get the result next week.
Excellent to see you then.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers, man.